Hello, everybody. Welcome to Movie Libs. We are so excited to have you here. This show is As You Wish. That's right. We are doing an all Princess Bride episode for you tonight because it's lovely, top to bottom. I easily could have picked 5 extra scenes to do from this movie, but we narrowed it down to 5 of them that we will put in front of you. You will give us new words to fill in the words we pulled out of these scenes, thus making an entirely new scene that we will reenact for you tonight. And since it's all one movie, we'll be making an entirely new movie for you to enjoy tonight. Let's take a look at this gorgeous cast who made it here by the skin of our teeth. Marco, thank you for being here.
Happy to be here, Coreen.
Everybody give Marco some love. He's had a hard day. His van was very rude to him, but he made it to Movie Libs.
That's right.
I still want to hire here right now. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's kind of magic. We were ready to scramble if we needed to, but we didn't. We didn't need to.
You message it like 5:35, like I'm on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was close. I was relatively close to my house, but far enough away that it's not like I could walk. So it's like I don't know what to do now. I'm stuck. Limped it home.
Just for you, everyone. Just for you.
Is that Tina or is that Danny DeVito beneath me? What's happening here?
Hello. Danny
DeVito. How we doing?
That's one of my favorite gifts of all time is the Danny DeVito one where he does that. Nope. I don't know if you're familiar. Look it up.
He's so funny. His new Five Guys Pizza Mountain Mike Subs commercial where he does the it is the rhythm of slice. It's so funny. It cracks me up. I love it. Watch it.
After sweaty.
Stacey, how we doing? I mean,
great.
Wesley.
No, I wore this all day. This isn't a costume.
Looking good. And of course, Dayna, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this happen for us. We could not do it without you and your glorious bangs.
They're getting a little long.
They're glorious.
I like them. I'm a fan. If you haven't already, please like this, share this, all those things. Help get people watching. We need everybody to be typing the words for us. We're going to have a grand old time. Let's dive into it. What we do for our first scene is we ask for words ahead of time on our Facebook page. You all gave us lovely words such as sharp as a tack and prickly. And we're going to use those words in our first scene. I apologize to the gentleman who posted words about 1 minute ago because I didn't have time to plug them into the scene. But if you do it again, like a little bit earlier, I will most definitely use the words next time. And hopefully you're watching because you can give us words live for our subsequent scenes. But let's dive into the scene descriptions. But really, it's going to be a movie description. We're kind of going through this whole thing today. That's right. All of our scenes are from 1987's The Princess Bride. And I'm going to give a big thank you to Wikipedia for providing me with a condensed synopsis so I didn't have to think too hard about what happened when in this movie. The plot: a grandfather reads a novel to his sick grandson who initially dismisses the story. The story is about Buttercup, a young woman living on a farm in the fictional kingdom of Florin. Whenever she tells farmhand Wesley to do something, he always replies saying, "As you wish." The two fall in love and Wesley leaves to seek his fortune overseas so that they can marry, because you gotta have a big wedding or why even bother? When his ship is attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, Wesley is presumed to be dead. 5 years later, Buttercup moves the F on with her life, and she is unwillingly betrothed to Florin's Prince Humperdinck. Before the wedding, she is kidnapped by 3 outlaws: a small Sicilian man named Vicini, a giant named Fezzik, and a Spanish fencing master named Inigo Montoya, who seek revenge against a 6-fingered man who Inigo does. He seeks revenge against a 6-fingered man who murdered his father. But a masked man in black is pursuing the group. And in our scene, the man in black has already confronted the outlaws atop of the Cliffs of Insanity. He defeated Inigo in a fencing duel and knocked him out, and he choked Fezzik into unconsciousness. Now Vicini has challenged him to a battle of the wits. And after I put my blindfold on, we can begin.
I believe we're at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you and your swollenness, and you're no match for me being sharp as a tack.
You're that smart?
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Neil deGrasse Tyson, Aristotle, J.C. Chauvet?
Yes.
Morons.
Really? In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
Good, then pour the hot toddy. This is iocane powder. It's odorless, prickly, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. All right. Where is the poison? The battle of wits ends when you decide and we both drink and find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own red solo cup, or his enemies? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own red solo cup because he would only know that not the brightest crayon on the box would reach for what he was given. I am the brightest crayon in the box, so I can clearly not choose the hot toddy in front of you. But you must have known I am the brightest crayon in the box. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the hot toddy in front of me.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely, because iocane comes from Modesto, California, USA, as everyone knows. And Modesto, California, USA is entirely populated with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you are not trusted by me. So I can clearly not choose a hot toddy in front of you.
Truly, you have a teenage intellect.
Wait till I get going. Where was I?
Modesto, California, USA.
Yes, Modesto, California, USA. And you must have suspected I would have known that the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the hot toddy in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my snake oil salesman, which means you're exceptionally weepy. So you could have put the poison in your own goblet, trusting on your strength to save you. So I can clearly not choose the hot toddy in front of you. But you've also bested my eBay reseller, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you must have learned that a man is mortal, so you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible, so I can clearly not choose the hot toddy in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving away something. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the poison is.
Then make your choice.
I will. And I choose... What in the world? Look at those balls. Oh,
Where? I didn't see anything.
I could have sworn I saw balls. No matter.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you in a minute. First, let's drink. Me from my glass and you from yours.
You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned. You are not the brightest crayon in the box. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Soda Springs, but only slightly less well known is this. Never go against the librarian when death is on the line.
And scene. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, so good.
That's great.
Team Money crushed it.
It's like it seems unnecessary for me to sit that entire scene doing nothing, but
No,
I'm
it's
already
good.
in the costume, so I might as well.
Context.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we've done a
Bird
scene
Box.
from Bird Box before. It was challenging.
That's
I
funny.
recall. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Now is the time where we need everyone to typey the words. You can type activity and then donkey racing. And then we know that donkey racing is your suggestion for an activity. And we won't think that donkey racing is your name for a boat. You know,
That'd be a cool name for a boat, though.
The HMS Donkey Racing.
Stacey's Ass Can Fly. That's what it would be called.
Yes. Watch my ass fly. Everyone aboard my flying ass.
Beautiful.
Don't fly. They sail.
What?
What?
Not Captain Hook's boat. It flies.
Yeah,
That's true.
excuse me.
Semantics.
Do you have pixie dust?
Yeah, yeah.
I do somewhere. I went to see Peter Pan theatrical play when I was a child, and the lady that was playing Peter Pan flew around over the audience dropping confetti that was pixie dust, and I saved inside a Ziploc baggie a baggie of pixie dust from that
Oh,
very
wow.
show. So somewhere I do have a baggie of pixie dust. Thank you very much.
Well, there you have
I
it,
love
ladies
that.
and gents. Coreen can fly.
Yay.
It was a good time.
Dana just
I was,
throwing
however, also
thought.
asked at Disney on Ice as a child. I was very cute, so I got asked if I wanted to do a lot of things, and I was very shy also, so I always said no. But they came up to me and they were like, "Hey, do you want to go on the ice with all the princesses during Disney on Ice?" I was just like sitting in the audience, and I was like, "No, thank you." Like,
What?
I did not go on Disney on Ice.
They're gonna
Floodlights.
be
I
on
don't give a
ice.
I
They
could have
don't have
been.
ice skates.
I could have
You
been
know
there.
they have ice skates.
Cinderella and I could have been on ice together, and no.
Together. That would
I
have
have
been
a
Did I
neat.
tell
picture
you
of
I
a cook-
saw Disney on Ice like 2 years ago or something? I saw it really recently in my life because Adrian had a family member whose wife was Moana in it.
Ooh.
So we got to go
Ooh.
see it, and it's
That's-
like wrestling for children. It was amazing because they were just screaming. They were like, "Oh, what's up next?" And they're all like, "Cuckoo! Oh my god!" And they're like,
Except
flipping
me.
out.
Except me, I was like, no, I would rather not participate. And then I somehow grew into the freakish extrovert that I am today. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Shy
I want to
little-
know that life-changing event that occurred to you at some point in Korea, which made you go from, "Oh heavens, no, I possibly couldn't," to "Where's the camera?"
She
I know.
didn't get to meet the Disney princesses.
Well,
now
maybe
being
now
shy.
you get to do that.
Maybe
It
being
was
shy is the
mostly
same as
Charlie.
being
He
introverted.
slowly tricked me into being on stage so that he's to blame.
Charles. Thank you,
Uh-uh.
Charles.
Charles.
Alrighty, what
Charles.
are we getting, Dana?
Okay.
Charles.
This is
Name
her
for a
typing.
boat.
This
A piece
skirt.
of shit.
The HMS piece of shit. Britain's
HMS
finest
Peel.
vessel. It's a schooner.
Way to say goodnight. Later, Gators.
Always.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Activity. Tagging my friends to come watch movie nights.
Yes, that's the best activity.
Tag them hoes.
Wow.
Name for a boat. Bodie McBoatface.
That's appropriate.
Love it.
Say your line, Marco. HS what?
HMS. Her Majesty's ship. Bodie
Man's
McBoat. I think
name.
that was where it was, though, right? Because that was a contest. That's a real boat, or was going to be a real boat. There was an online contest to name a boat, and that was the name that won. And then the company in England who did this was like, no, we're not doing that. You
What
asshole
are you
people
talking
online.
about?
That's why you never do an online vote.
Yeah, it was a
Man's
real
name,
online
Daniel
vote where they
Jones.
named the boat Bodie McBoatface, and then people they
Oh.
were like, no, you can't do that.
I saw another one that was like it was a pet drawing contest, and then like they show the second place one, and it's like lovely, and then they show the first place one, and it's like, like, and then they're like, to be clear, this was chosen by likes.
Yeah. Online votes,
There's a-
don't let it happen.
There's a minor league team called the Trash Pandas that was voted in by the people.
Yeah.
The
That
only
sounds
better
about
one
right.
would be Ditch Turtles.
Ditch Turtles.
Yeah, the Ditch Turtles.
The HMS Ditch Turtle.
Nah,
No, wait. That'd be the USS. Let's go United States ship. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
Yes.
Ditch
not Her
Turtle.
Majesty ship. That's
This
Starship-
isn't a British
Starship
vessel.
Ditch Turtle.
They'd be canals if it was British. Canal. turtle.
Canal
Anals?
turtle. They don't even
Is-
call them turtles
is it
there.
Okay, a thing
Wow.
pirates do. Get scurvy.
Gotta get more vitamin C.
Michael Jett watching. What?
Somebody's watching the show.
Thing retired people do. Play pickleball.
I forgot how to spell scurvy. Go back to scurvy.
SCURVY.
S-C-U. Okay, you. It's not scurvy. It's scurvy. Thank you. Pickleball. Okay.
Useful
people get that?
profession.
You think
EMT.
you go to like Kaiser and they're like, you got scurvy. And I'm like, you're like, what?
yeah.
Yeah. My kids got impetigo a couple weeks ago. I didn't know what that was. So.
Man's name
Wow.
Gunter.
Gunther.
Gunther.
Activity,
Gunther.
playing the guitar.
Yeah, you play that guitar. Shred.
Attributes, smelly.
Stinky.
Man's name, Nick.
I had a dog named that.
I
It was
love
an
that. I love
American
dogs with just like super
names?
normal people names. Yeah.
miniature American Eskimo, I think. He was a really
Somebody-
little, tiny, white, fluffy dog.
No.
Somebody I know had a little shepherdy dog, that Australian sheepdog that was Gary.
Oh,
Very
No. Dogs should not have human names.
Great.
excuse me.
Stacey
My
says so.
first dog's name is Charlie, and then it got real confusing when I married a Charlie, and that's just how it is.
Especially because
So
you gotta
why?
use the same tone. You gotta always be like, Charlie.
My,
Stop
Charlie the human is still in my dad's phone as Charlie human.
That's pretty good.
But you can
I'm gonna
get
put him
stuck
like
in
that in mine.
a sewer pipe.
Ooh, have you been watching Mario?
Mario.
I need a helpful profession and to remember how
A
to
type of noise.
and a type of noise. Thank you.
Helpful profession.
Profesh.
Super profesh, Marco. Oh my
I know
god.
it's a word I really want to have happen, but I don't know if it's gonna.
We
Profession's
have
totally
clown
happened.
doctor.
Good.
Ooh, good.
I use it every day at work. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to be profesh.
I said that many years ago, and I kept saying it over and over. So I'm hoping that maybe that's where it came from when you used it.
I would
but
love
don't
to
know.
be fly on the wall watching Stacey at work because I can't connect the Stacey I
know
know.
the way. Yeah, she describes it
Like
as like
this
this very
successful,
professional thing. That
badass that she is.
Very different.
you should just do a meeting or whatever where you have that mustache and you just don't acknowledge it.
Oh,
Well,
You
do it
just
tomorrow.
you get a collared shirt like an owl.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Home
I'll just be like,
improvement
hey,
shirt or
everybody,
whatever.
how's it going?
Hey, Stacey's here, ready to do some stuff. We
Do
all
anything
we all
else,
accounted
boss?
we're good, Dayna. Thank you. Let's do it.
Okay.
for. Yeah.
Okay, so after besting Vicini because he had a tolerance for the iocane powder, Wesley forcibly flees with Buttercup. Buttercup correctly guesses that he is the Dread Pirate Roberts because she's smart like that. She knows what's up. And she berates him for killing Wesley because she's not smart like that. I don't know. And then she shoves him down a hill, as reasonable women do. While tumbling down the hill, Wesley shouts, "As you wish," which is what I yell every time I fall down a hill. And Buttercup realizes that she puts it together. She's like, whoa, no two people could use that phrase. That's him. That's Wesley. And she does the only reasonable thing one can do, and she throws herself down the hill to be together. So they're reunited. And then in our scene, Wesley and Buttercup are making their way through the dangerous fire swamp to avoid Humperdinck. And Wesley explains how Dread Pirate Roberts is an inherited title that he assumed when the previous Roberts wished to retire. And let's do it.
One thing I will say, the fire swamp certainly does keep you on your toes. This will all soon be but a happy memory because Roberts' ship, Bodie McBoatface, is anchored at the far end, and as you know, I am Roberts.
How is that possible since he's been getting scurvy for 23 years and you only left me 5 years ago?
I myself am often surprised about life's little quirks. What I told you before about saying please was true. It intrigued Roberts, as did my description of our smelly. Finally, Roberts decided something. He said, all right, Wesley, I've never had a clown doctor. You can try it for tonight. I'll most likely kill you in the morning. 3 years, he said that. Good night, Wesley. Good work. Later, Gators. I'll most likely kill you in the morning. It was a fine time for me. I was learning to fence, tagging my friends to come watch movie Libes, anything anyone would teach me. And Roberts and I eventually became friends, and then it happened.
What? Go on.
Roberts had grown so rich, he wanted to retire and start playing pickleball. So he took me to his cabin and told me his secret. I am not the Dread Pirates Roberts, he said. My name Is Daniel Jones the worst quarterback in the NFL right now? I inherited the ship from the previous Roberts, just as you will inherit it from me. The man I inherited from wasn't the real Roberts either. His name was Gunther. The real Roberts has been retired 15 years and living like a king. You see, no one would surrender to the dread pirates Wesley. So we sailed ashore, took on an entirely new crew. He stayed aboard as my first mate, all while calling me Roberts. Once the crew believed it, he left me the ship, and I've been Roberts ever since.
We'll never succeed. We might as well die here.
No, we have already succeeded. I mean, what are the 3 terrors of the swamp? 1, the flame spurt, no problem. There's farts sound. There's a fart sound preceding each. We can avoid that. Number 2, a sewer pipe. But you were clever enough to discover what that looked like, so in the future we can avoid that too.
Wesley, but what about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Ah!
Oh no!
No, it's a rodent. A tiny rodent. Hello, little rodent. And scene.
I'm
Hi.
fighting the
Wait.
rodents of unusual size.
Coreen,
It may have
Stacey, why do you have a sword?
It's the sword fight later.
Oh, hello. He had a sword in the first scene.
No,
when he
I didn't
walked
know you
out.
had a sword. Is what I meant.
Oh, it's your
Always had a
sword.
Peaches.
Marco, it's your samurai swords that I borrowed like, I don't know, 6 months ago.
I
Oh,
think
wow.
every single one of us has one of your swords in our
Yeah.
home.
Oh, I got yeah. I actually have swords that belong to other people that I've had for like a decade. Do you remember that we did? Me and you, Coreen, did like a sci-fi show, and I mean, Colin brought lightsabers. I still have his lightsabers. That was like 8 years ago. They're like out where I can see them all the time too.
Is that the same one that I broke a lightsaber over your head and it shattered
Yeah, I
into
think
the
it
audience?
was. It was either that one or the one right before it, but it was like that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I should tell
Oh,
him.
good times.
Not
I
big.
am
Knife sharpener.
notorious for
Ooh.
I can practice things at one physical strength level, and then I get on stage and my physical strength level goes up significantly, and I am not anywhere near as gentle as I intend to be when I'm on stage.
I enjoy that about you.
I enjoy it about me
Yeah.
too, as long as I'm not smacking my pregnant belly into Brian, what's his knit face's face.
Oh, that was awesome.
Brian
That was the
Reed.
best thing ever.
Brian Reed's face.
Where's that guy? Is he still wrestling? We should find
No,
out.
I
hope
thought
so.
he has a bike. I remember that.
Still
gonna find
working at Costco.
He was at Costco. That's right. He's a nice
Oh,
man.
why
I
you
like
always
him.
Casco when you said Casco?
You
Yeah,
got it.
cool.
You got it. Every time I'm in a Costco, I'm Wisconsin. You just have to do it.
That's true.
Okay. What are we getting? Now, I'm going to put on a different costume because this one's hard to work in.
Okay. Term
Smart.
for dead. Deceased.
That's so normal. Get crazier, Shirley. Get wacky.
Yeah, get
We
quiet.
have dead as a doormail.
Adore mail. I love
I've never heard of that.
it.
Door mail.
Use it.
Oh no, I got some door mail.
Thing you
That's
don't
just
want
what
to
you call the
happen.
mail. Like,
The weekend to end.
Oh, for
right?
sure.
We know that
Brian
Monday's
Reed.
booked.
Let's find it.
Oh, hey, Kendra's on the same wavelength as me. Thing you don't want to happen. Dying single.
Oh no.
It's fine.
You are both worthy of love and it will come to you. I believe it truly. I love you. Oh no, is this too green? Don't do it. Okay, good.
Way to ruin a wedding. Talk
Yeah,
about the
forgot about
bride's exes.
Yes.
I won't ruin the wedding.
No, if they're not there, you're just talking about them.
Yeah.
like, are
You
you
can talk about them
giving
in
a
your
speech?
speeches too. Remember
You
that
giving a
one?
toast?
Yeah.
What if they are there? What if she invited them and you're just pointing out people that are
Yeah.
exes? Like the groom didn't
Yeah.
know were exes?
Dennis
That's
is the
more
drunk,
awkward.
like the guy who's trying to ruin the wedding, and they're like, "No, we're mature adults and we're fine." She went to my wedding. What are you doing? Why are you
Okay.
making this awkward?
Nickname Buster.
Buster's a good name.
Buster.
I had a dog named Buster. So that's what a dog name should be, not Philip, but Buster.
No, I love it. Like when you just have a cat named Marjorie. It just like doesn't make any sense.
Negative adjective. Sleazy.
Stacey, your green screen's coming down.
I'll be back.
Creature. A heffalump.
Ooh, I love that. How the
Missy
heffalumps
sends
could be
her
both
love.
so
She's
cute
at cheer
and fearsome.
practice.
Missy, we miss you. Your daughter's too cool and popular for you to be with us anymore.
Small object. A vape pen.
Yeah, bro, I vape all day.
What cool people do.
Activity.
don't
Flipping
smoke
off bad
Cigarettes,
drivers.
Marco.
Kids,
Huh?
don't vape.
No.
Cool
Cool people smoke
real-
cigarettes. That's
Yes.
the official stance of Movie Libs.
Yes. Cool people smoke real cigarettes. We don't vape.
Yeah, come on. Everybody looks cool when they smoke. No one looks cool when they vape. This is just the facts of life. We have to accept it. It's okay to demonize cigarettes, but they still look cool.
And
That
snorkeling.
We're like 1970s movie libs.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
smokes.
yeah,
Look at the stash. What do you expect?
yeah, yeah. Stacey
Nickname.
should have a
Don't
like,
listen to them,
she should
kids.
have a cigarette.
Sir Pickle Lover.
Be a cop.
Cigarette.
Look what I found. I found bubblegum cigarettes.
Nice.
What?
I like that you said that like that hasn't existed since 1943.
Yeah, but they're hard to find now.
Hey, look at this.
There.
See, smoking's
Oh,
still cool,
whoa.
kids.
Valuable
Is that still
object.
bubble-
Tiara.
Is that convincing kids to
Yeah.
smoke still? Like back in the day, it served a purpose, but
Shirley, you still have to someday come to the comedy spot wearing a tiara. It must happen.
I hope they
Nickname
make like
Boss.
candy vape pens.
I would just like to point out that being angry isn't a negative thing. All of your feelings are valid, and if you're angry, it's your body telling you that you were hurt, and it's the part of you that loves you. Just don't punch someone.
Yes, it might feel negative inside your body, but it's good to get it out in productive ways.
And it's
We-
okay to feel angry.
Marco's
That's
holding
also a stance that Movie Libs is taking.
Marco's holding back
Especially if you're a
About-
woman.
about-
It's okay
I
for
was-
women to get
what was it?
angry.
emotion. Oh, it actually was an adjective. Never mind.
Yeah, I
I
know.
need
It's
to-
only I almost did, and then I
Yeah.
was like, he didn't use it because it's almost approved, but he used the
It's the wrong,
two-syllable
wrong
version.
point of the...
We need
Yeah,
a
I know. I
profession
found that.
when we're good.
Dennis says, "Don't tell me how to feel."
Yeah, Dayna. Don't tell Dennis what's negative and
Yeah.
what's not negative.
He can be angry and have it be terrible for him.
You know how to not be angry? Smoke
How?
cigarettes.
No.
Yeah, they make you look cool, so you don't think about it.
This is the Princess Bride episode, people. We're not getting on cigarettes.
Vape your feelings away.
Yes, I do that.
Oh,
I've done that. Profession
no.
chef.
Every
You get-
exhale is cleansing
You
your
get so
soul.
angry or anxious, you just go have a cigarette. It's fine.
See?
I don't support
Ooh,
it.
profession. Deep
You
sea
look like a
fisherman.
cool 70s cop, and that makes it better.
To be fair, I quit smoking
To be fair.
yesterday.
What
Yes.
did you smoke? I didn't even know
For
you
like the
smoked.
last year and a half.
She's a bad girl.
It is not because she's been hanging out with me, Tina. I'm
Wait.
not taking the blame for that.
So you just
It was
started a
probably
year and a half
Stacey's
ago
fault.
for the first time?
No, I when I used to live with
She's
my
from
cousin who
Marysville.
smoked, so I do it sometimes, and then I used to chain smoke during law school finals.
Got it. I have never seen. I didn't know you did. Interesting.
Guys, we're learning
Okay.
lots of things. Okay,
I did
let's.
black tar heroin last week. Kicked it. Just kidding.
I've never done heroin.
Tina
We're
does-
shocking Kendra.
Tina did heroin until yesterday.
Okay, scene number 3 as we continue on. Humperdinck captures them after they emerge from the fire swamp. Buttercup agrees to return with Humperdinck if he promises to release Wesley because, I don't know, she's just like, whatever. We'll both be unhappy but apart, but he'll be alive. I don't know, whatever. Humperdinck secretly orders Count Rugen to take Wesley to the pit of despair for torture. Also, how lame of a name is Count Rugen? That just he doesn't sound terrifying in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, Humperdinck intends to start a war with the county of Gilder by killing Buttercup and framing Gilder for the murder. He had secretly hired Vicini to do this before Wesley interfered. Meanwhile, Vezek and Inigo reunite, and Inigo learns that Rugen is the six-fingered man. Hey, don't drink my margarita. How dare you?
Just
dog?
Inigo, oh, you could have my water that's right next to it. Inigo realizes that he and Fezzik need Wesley's help to storm the castle. And then in our scene, Buttercup discovers that Humperdinck never searched for Wesley and calls him a coward. Enraged, Humperdinck turns the torture machine up to its highest setting, up to an 11, and kills Wesley. Inigo and Fezzik follow Wesley's screams through the forest, find his body, and bring him to Miracle Max, a healer. And that's where we're at here, people. So, Charlie, get in here. I will get out.
Look at Stacey.
Stuff, I'm dead.
Look, she's laughing. She's not dead at all.
And action.
We're in a terrible rush.
Don't rush me. Buster, you rush a miracle man, you get a sleazy miracles. You got tiara? You got a tiara?
5.
Oh, I never worked for so little, except once. That was a very noble cause.
This is noble, sir. His wife is crippled. His children are on the brink of the weekend ending.
You're a rotten liar.
I need him to help avenge my Dead Sea Fisherman's murder.
Your first story was better. He probably owes you tiaras, huh? Well, I'll ask him.
He's dead as a doornail. He can't talk.
Look who knows so much, huh? It just so happens your friend is only mostly dead as a doornail. There's a big difference between mostly dead as a doornail and all dead as a doornail. Please open his mouth. Now, mostly dead as a doornail is slightly alive. Now, all dead as a doornail. Well, with all dead as a doornail, there's usually one thing that you can do.
What's that?
Go through his clothes and look for vape pens. Hello in there. What's so important? What you got there that's worth living for?
True love.
True love. You hear him? You cannot ask for a more noble cause than that.
Hey, Sir Pickle Lover. True love is the greatest thing in the world except for a nice MLT. Mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. When the mutton is nice and lean and the tomato is ripe. Oh, they're so perky. I love that. But that's not what he said. He distinctly said, to blave. And as we all know, to blave means to flip off bad drivers, huh? So you were probably flipping off bad drivers, and he cheated.
Liar!
Ah, get back, Heffalump!
I'm not a heffalump. I'm your wife. But after what you just said, I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore.
You never had it so good.
He said true love, Max.
Don't say another word, Valerie.
He's afraid. Ever since Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence is shattered.
Why'd you say that name? You promised me you'd never say that name.
What? Humperdinck, 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 Humperdinck.
I'm not listening.
Humperdinck! A life is expiring and you don't have the decency to say why you won't help.
Nobody's hearing nothing.
Humperdinck, 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 Humperdinck.
Ah,
This is Buttercup's true love. If you heal him, he will talk about the bride's exes at Humperdinck's wedding.
shut up. Wait a minute. I make him better. Humperdinck suffers?
Humiliations galore.
Ooh, that is a noble cause. Give me the 5 tiaras. I'm on the job. And sing.
Good.
Wait, I
That's
can't.
great.
Good, Tina. And
That
Charlie
was good,
just
Tina.
crushed it.
Bravo,
Right.
bravo. Love,
Excellent, Carol
love
Kane.
her.
Peace.
I freaking love Carol Kane. She's so
Yeah.
funny.
She's pretty good.
She's
Okay,
great.
so if Wesley comes back to life and goes to the wedding and talks about the bride's exes, he's talking about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
would
makes
ruin
sense.
it. Exactly.
It would ruin it.
Also, she very likely could have dated a bunch of other people. I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got around after
we were
the
talking
farm.
about this before the show that like she goes from the beginning of being like the bossiest boss face, and then like the whole rest of the movie, she's just like, "What? Where are we? I'll say one line, and the men can say 14 lines." Like what? Like the whole rest of the time. So, who knows
Don't
what her
ruin the Princess
personality
Bride
is?
for everybody.
Princess Bride.
Have you ever seen Scrooged? Because Carol
Yeah.
Kane is in that, and she's amazing. She's
Yeah.
like the ghost of Christmas Present.
Oh,
She's like has bubbles, and she's completely insane. It's awesome.
This movie does not pass the Bechdel test.
no,
Good.
There's no other women in this movie.
not many.
Still,
They would get in the way.
Just the wife and Buttercup, right?
Like a village woman or something, but there's not. I can't think of any other ones.
there's
But
gotta
are
be
they
hope.
talking to each other? No.
Never.
And is it about
Women
something
don't
other
even
than
talk to other
men? No.
women. That's silly.
No.
Silly.
Because then we'll get ideas.
Oh God, we can't have that.
No.
I don't know. That's been happening lately, and it's been pretty terrible.
Hey, Marco, we kicked you out of the show last week. Don't make us do it again.
Your brains are a third the size of ours. It's science.
Ooh,
That's fair.
Science.
It's probably true.
Science.
It's an Anchorman callback, kids.
I learned today that I don't have a Mandy Patinkin in me at
What?
this point.
Damn it, Marco. I was like, you look like Mandy Patinkin. You
I
gotta
can
have it.
almost get to the cat from Shrek, but that's about it.
Puss in Boots.
But that's not Mandy Patinkin.
I know. I know. It's Antonio Banderas, and I wouldn't say I could do his, but I could probably do the cat from Shrek. That's a better way to put it.
Okay.
Okay. Also, Ann Dyson is the queen,
Oh, there's a queen? I forgot about her.
Yep.
Mm.
and
do they
Betsy
talk?
Brantley is the mother.
But do they talk to each other?
Mother of who?
No, probably not. This movie probably doesn't pass the Bechdel test, but the Bechdel test is arbitrary, so it doesn't really matter.
She's that Savage Kid's mom.
Oh, the mom.
Hi, mom.
Is there any point in time in this movie where two women are even on camera at the same time?
No. That's why it's a
Probably not.
classic.
What now?
Wait, they are on camera at the same time. I found a
Are they?
photo. The
Ooh,
Queen
who's
and Buttercup when they're walking out for the wedding.
Oh,
But they don't
look at
talk to each
that.
other. They don't have a conversation.
No, they do
No.
not talk, but they are on the same. I found a picture of the two of them.
So
together.
close. So close.
It's still a great movie. I still love it. I don't
Okay.
care.
Okay, are you ready for words?
We've got Andre the Giant, who we're not properly representing in the show, but
No.
he's amazing.
Who's
Okay.
going to be Andre the Giant?
I was. duh.
The dog. You should have the dog.
Peaches.
I met that dog. It was
Sure.
great.
Yeah, Marco came to my house yesterday. Everybody, be jealous.
What?
Yep, I met that dog. It was awesome.
When
Oh,
are we
she
having Movie
lives-
Libs movie night?
She like jumped up on Marco's chest and was like trying to
Yep.
love him.
I was getting my camera ready because I was filming Coreen's kids for a project, and then the dog jumped on my camera bag and into my face.
Yeah,
I still need
Aw.
Movie Libs movie night.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
do it.
Live stream.
What's that all about?
All right, what are we getting?
Okay. Statement of surprise. Jumping beavers.
I don't know about that, Dennis.
Why? Everybody's so judgy on Dennis tonight. Everybody be nice to Dennis.
Yeah, that's the mascot of Oregon State University.
Are
The
you
jumping
kidding me?
beavers?
Oregon
You
beavers.
know
No,
about-
they're
no,
just
the
beavers.
beavers, not the jumping.
Yeah, they're not
The jumping
jumping.
beavers is way
Not-
better.
Beaver
But when they're
jumps.
excited, they're jumping for their team.
The jumping beavers of Calaveras County.
Dana
you
knows so much
want.
of what happens when sports teams are successful.
It's always
A
it's
trip
always
to
funny when
Italy.
animals do things like as a sports team thing. If they're like the fighting pandas, like it makes it fun. You know,
Yeah.
they should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pandas are too lazy to
Something you
fight.
would do to an enemy: leave them blindfolded without foot protection in a room full of Legos.
Oh,
Ooh.
Diabolical.
Wow.
That's like a Saw movie.
Yes, that's just like a Saw movie. I wouldn't wish that on. I don't have enemies.
Yes, you do.
I don't
Don't
have-
lie.
Dana, don't lie to our public. You have
There's
enemies.
nobody that I would consider like that I have enemy feelings towards. If someone feels
I
like
have
an
enemy
doesn't
feelings
know.
towards people on your behalf, so let's.
but I don't. So, I mean, I can't make other people not feel like they're my enemy, but I don't feel enemy feelings towards anyone. Here you go. Something you want. A large
In general,
pizza.
it's pretty good not to have enemies. If you're if you're talking to people and you're like, "Oh, that's my enemy," then you go like, "Wait a minute."
No, you go, that's my mortal enemy.
Yeah, that makes you the weirdo, not the mortal enemy. If you announce it quite like that, that over there across the room, that's
I
my
feel like-
mortal enemy.
I feel like the worst thing that I could wish upon someone was be like, I hope you go to therapy one day and realize how mean you've been and get better. Like, that's the worst thing I could think of wishing on someone.
Sure.
Want people to like be hurt, even if they're mean.
It's true. But also, fuck them.
Let's enact revenge instead.
Cody, were you the one that posted words to our thing? I apologize for not having time to put them in our first scene. What was his suggestion?
Silly name to replace the B word, batch.
There we
You
go.
dirty
You're
bat.
in. You've made it into
Okay.
movie lists.
If you've ever, ooh, that would be a fun theme for Movie Lives, all revenge movies. But if you've ever watched revenge movies, they do not go well. So don't do it.
I'm trying to think of a revenge movie. I don't.
Marco,
Horrible
mustaches
Bosses?
are itchy.
There's
Yeah.
one I
Well, you get
saw,
used to
it's
'em.
got red in the title. I don't know. I remember I watched it. And then
I
there's
thought
the one
Goonies-
with Elijah Wood in it that I really liked.
That
Mhm.
one with the magicians, that's like a revenge movie with Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Kill
about? That one's real
Bill.
good.
Dennis said Kill
Oh.
Bill. That was a great one.
Mhm,
Or
mhm.
The
That's a
Wrath
fun
of
one.
Khan, because that's where the
We're getting
revenge is
very
best served
distracted
cold
tonight,
line.
people.
Taken.
We need
Look at
some
me on the
action,
sword.
some actions, an adjective, a relative, a silly name, and something you want.
Silly name, Dick Hammerbush.
That guy's fixing your plumbing and you can't pay him.
Dick Hammerbush is my mortal enemy.
Immortal enemy.
Oh, no. You prefer your bush whacked?
You're just hanging out with people and you're like, ah, across the room there, that's Dick Hammerbush, my mortal
Something
enemy.
you want. A husband.
No, you
Mm.
don't. Overrated.
Yeah,
Ah,
did you
that's my husband, my
hear
mortal enemy.
that like Chris Evans isn't available anymore? And I'm
Up
still
for
single.
now, Dana.
But there are some new people on the market recently. I was reading a list of celebrity breakups.
Mm.
So I could be the first lady of Canada.
I feel like you would rule over Canada with a gracious but firm rule.
Adjective juicy.
I don't think you get to rule over Canada.
You do. Everyone,
democracy.
anyone who lives
I mean,
in
the
Canada
Queen
rules
got
over
to.
Canada.
Statement of
I-
surprise. Wowzers.
I guess the king gets to now, huh? He rules over Canada with an iron fist.
Silly name.
This is
Meatball.
the Canadian crown.
I need an action and a relative.
That's what it
An
looks like.
action.
Why do you have that? What is that for?
Because I was supposed to be a character
Action
at one point in time,
tumble.
and I'd read the wrong character. I made this.
We also have swipe.
Mm.
It's the Canadian queen.
Dennis says that Marco looks like Yanni.
Yeah. I don't look like the guy. I know that.
That's funny.
I put Uncle Yanni. Uncle Yanni's the new relative that we went
Oh
with.
my
which
God,
means
it's
Marco.
I've learned
Okay.
today that the plural of Lego is Lego.
Yes.
I'll put that in my
True.
gratitude journal. Every day,
People-
my gratitude journal asks me, "What did I learn today?"
Do you play
people
with
are-
Legos?
Dennis thinks I have bodies buried under my house. Fun fact: I live on the 3rd floor in an apartment.
It'd be
Oh,
very
maybe.
challenging to bury bodies under Dana's house. Let's do
Relative
this.
auntie.
No, I put in Uncle Yanni, so that's what we're going with. So,
Okay.
all right, friends. Scene number 4. As Wesley, Inigo, and Fezzik storm the castle, Humperdinck panics and orders the in-progress marriage to be shortened. And in our scene, once inside the castle, Inigo finds and confronts Rugen, the terrifying name Rugen, but Rugen throws a knife into Inigo's abdomen. Rugen then realizes who Inigo is and taunts him about his father. Can Inigo overcome the pain and kill Rugen? Let's find out. If Puss in
Yay.
Boots, aka Inigo, can do it.
Yeah.
Action!
Ha. Ha. Wait. Oh. Sorry, Uncle Yanni. I tried.
Mm. You must be that juicy little brat I taught a lesson to all those years ago. Simply incredible. Have you been trying to leave me blindfolded without foot protection in a room full of Legos for your entire life, only to fail now? I think that's the worst thing I ever heard. How marvelous. Jumping beavers, are you still trying to win? You've got an overdeveloped sense of vengeance. It's going to get you in trouble someday.
Ow. Ow. I don't know when you're stabbing me because I only have 2 screens.
Stab.
Ow. Oh, no.
Stab.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Stab.
Ah.
Stab.
Ah. Hello, my name is Dick Hammerbush. You killed Uncle Yanni. Prepare to tumble.
Stab.
Ha ha. My name is Dick Hammerbush. You killed my Uncle Yanni. Prepare to tumble. Hello, my name is Dick Hammerbush. You killed my Uncle Yanni. Prepare to tumble. Ha, ha,
Stop
ha.
saying that.
Hello, my name is Uncle Yanni. I'm getting Italian. You killed my. My name is Dick Hammerbush. You killed my Uncle Yanni. Prepare to die. Prepare to tumble. Ha ha. Offer me a trip to Italy.
Yes.
A large pizza too. Promise me that.
All that I have and more, please.
Offer me a husband.
Anything you want.
I want my Uncle Yanni back, you son of a batch. Yeah.
End scene. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Dick Hammerbush.
Oh wow! Look at Tina's makeup.
You didn't see her slice herself when you were
No,
cutting?
I always do this show where I can see my lines and then I
Yeah.
can see the other thing next to it in 2 screens. I never see the show.
Oh.
I shouldn't do that though. I should arrange it so I can make it so I can.
Yeah. I just
How do
have
you
it
do
all
it
on
then?
one computer screen in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like this.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
delightful,
Tina's
guys.
that was great.
Ah.
I have to watch that again.
Buddy.
Oh,
Dick
Dick
Hammerbush.
Hammerbush and his Uncle Yanni.
Dick Hammerbush.
Oh, I might have to cut that into a reel, guys. We'll see.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, we have one more scene for you all. Oh, typey those words. Oh, make some movie libs magic happen for you here.
Oh, you have
Hey,
it on
this
a tiny
weekend.
screen.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
Hey, tonight is
Wow.
Tuesday. It's open mic night. Stand up if you're into it. Shows at 8 o'clock. If you want to be in it or try to be in it, sign up outside at 7:30. Tomorrow we do not have Helix night. Tomorrow is going to be an outside show called Talkies that's been here once
Wow.
before. If you recall Jack Brown, he will be back on stage.
Oh wow.
gracing us with his presence from Los Angeles. with some other people doing some crazy stuff. So that'll be a fun show. Thursday, oh my God. Oh, we have grad shows and improv jam at 9 o'clock. If you have taken 101 or currently or previously, you can come out and do that. And Friday is our movie night. So we have Pitch Please at the 7:30 hour doing a horror show movie. And then Trash Movie Improv at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, we have Shortcuts with Charles and myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's our guest performer this month is going to be Lacey Carroll. And
Oh, yay!
And 9 p.m. is ACL. Coreen, are you in this week?
No, because Charles will be there, so I have to watch
That
the
is
children.
right.
You
I
belong
love
with your children, Coreen. You do not get to be
But
on
fear
screen.
not.
I looked for
If
many
you can't come to our
babysitters, and they all
shows-
said no. How dare they?
Can't come to our
Tina has her
shows.
magic wand.
You can buy a live stream ticket for only $6. You can get Pitch Please, you can get Shortcuts and ACL, no trash movies, sorry, it's so technical. For $6 a piece, or you can be a Patreon supporter or Facebook subscriber for like as little as $5 a month and get all the things all the time.
It's the way to go. You get every
way to
show all the time. $5. That's it. Do it, people. I'm not kidding.
I mean,
Done.
give us more, but you know.
But also, like, yeah, if you're strapped,
But
like, $5 is great. It's a great deal.
It's literally
Do it.
cheaper than the price of one ticket.
Yes.
So, just saying.
Tina, you should be that guy for Halloween.
This guy for Halloween.
Yeah, that's pretty great. People will
We
get
have
it
to have
because
a
no,
group
like,
of us, all the characters to make
Yeah.
it make sense.
but just at this exact moment. So they don't, whoever gets it is gonna love it.
This is the knife sharpener that I use for a sword.
Oh, that's so funny. I
Ooh,
love that.
that's
Okay.
smart.
What do we have, Dayna?
Does anyone else share my dislike for chairs that are taller than your legs are long?
Yes.
I generally don't find those.
Yeah, most people don't have that problem. You short.
Damn it,
weirdos.
Stacey, being a whole
Is it
foot
Becky?
taller than me. It's rude. Stop it.
Sorry, I'm just
Sorry, not sorry. I got legs.
just lamenting about my experience right now. It's
Dayna's
like my
stuck.
legs are too short to touch the ground, but too long to comfortably sit on the ring around the bottom of the chair, so it's a weird
Mhm.
angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
Anyway,
We gotta get out of here
Animal.
before 7.
porcupine.
Ooh, it's $5.
Porcupine.
Porcupining.
Profession, insult comic.
Yeah.
Term for a baby, frick trophy.
What?
Trophy.
What?
A frick trophy because you've been frickin'.
Oh, a fiddle
You
fork
know
trophy.
Frick?
Yeah, fiddle fork trophy.
A
Yeah.
fiddle fork trophy.
Yeah, it's my fiddle fork trophy.
Everyone
Um,
knows that, brother.
Thing you might yell if you're scared. My baked beans.
Wait, what? My baked
You're a macho man. You're the macho man.
No,
voice for-
I'm Hulk Hogan now because I have a blonde mustache.
I
Animal
like that. That's the
adjustable.
only difference. It's the same impression if you're doing it.
It is the same.
Body
We
part,
need
a
to-
knuckle.
When the awards time comes around at the comedy spot, we should be giving Dennis an award for like most word suggestions during
Yeah.
movies.
I'm okay with this. I'll speak with whoever makes up the awards.
It's you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't think I make them up ever though. Tina
Can I
makes
get
them
an
up.
award, please? Thank you.
Is that
I
a
guess
regular
so.
knuckle?
Ask Tina.
It's a collaborative effort.
Is that a regular
says-
knuckle or a moose knuckle?
It
What's
just
it,
says
Ryan?
knuckle.
I got it. It's it.
Ah!
Ah!
Adjective, suspicious. Did we get that one yet?
Oh, you know it. No, I did not. Oh my gosh. So my 7-year-old figured out the term sus this week.
Oh no.
So now everything has been sus around our house. So just in
And
case
don't be
That's all I
sus,
got.
Green, and you won't have a problem.
we're wondering how my life's going.
What else are we missing? I don't have any more.
2 more body
suggestions.
parts and an insult name.
I don't have.
Now
any
we
of
don't
that.
see her house. Stacey.
Stacey, hit me with a body part, please.
A toenail.
Marco, hit me with a body part, please.
Oh, okay. Your ankle, that little thing on the side.
A
That little
cankle?
ball.
The side angle?
No,
Okay.
let's go with cankle. Just one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now Tina, I need an insult. The kind of insult name you would sling at Marco when he didn't show up to Movie Libs.
Yanni.
My van.
Shrivel Peen. I don't know.
A what?
Shrivel Peen. I don't know.
Thrivel
Wow.
Shrivel Peen.
He's being a
Tina looks like the guy
turtle.
who's going to tell you not to go to the camp up the road. You guys heading out to the lake? I wouldn't go out the road with you. I'm just saying. Hear bad things about that place.
Okay, guys,
I
we're
got some
almost
fun.
done with the entire movie. We've almost made it through all of it. Scene number 5. Wesley locates Buttercup, who is woebegone because she believes that she's now married to Humperdinck. Oh no, how did this happen? My female, I didn't mean to, but I'm married. Oh no. Wesley assures her that the marriage is invalid because she never completed her vows. But Humperdinck finds them and approaches Wesley to kill him. The problem is that Wesley is still super weak from recently being dead, so he can barely move. Can he summon the strength to defeat Humperdinck? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna get on my tiara. Wait, where's my tiara?
Because now you're a princess. Man.
Charlie's coming. Hang on. Charlie! Humperdinck!
Charlie's Humperdinck.
Which of course he is.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
We need to sit apart.
It would be.
Wesley, will you ever forgive me?
What suspicious sins have you committed lately?
I got married. I didn't want to. It all happened so fast.
It never happened.
But it did. I was there. The old man said man and wife.
Did you say I do?
We sort of skipped that part.
Then you're not married. And if you didn't say it, you didn't do it. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
A technicality that will be shortly remedied. But first things first, to the death.
To the pain.
I don't think I'm quite familiar with that phrase.
I'll explain it, and I'll use small words so that you'll be able to understand, you porcupine-faced buffoon.
That may be the first time in my life a man has dared insult me.
It won't be the last. To the pain means the first thing that you'll lose will be your feet below your ankles. Then your hands at your wrist. Next, your knuckle.
And then my toenail, I suppose. I killed you too quickly last time. A mistake I don't mean to duplicate tonight.
I wasn't finished. The next thing you'll lose will be your left eye. Then your cankle.
And then my ears. I understand. Let's get on with it.
Wrong. Your ears you keep. And I'll tell you why. So every shriek of every insult comic at seeing your hiddiness will be yours to cherish. Every fiddle fork frick trophy that weeps at your approach. Every woman who cries out, "My baked beans!" will echo in your ears. That is what to the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever.
I think you're bluffing.
It's possible, jackalope. I might be bluffing. It's conceivable, you miserable, vomitous, trivial peen. I'm only lying here because of the lack of strength to stand. Then again, perhaps I have the strength after all. Drop your sword and have a seat. Tie him up. Make it as tight as you want.
Yeah, fix that mustache.
Help me.
Why do you need help?
Because I have no strength.
I knew you were bluffing. Haha, I knew he was bluffing.
And scene. Oh, Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Just to wrap up the rest of the movie, after the motley crew escapes the castle, Inigo is unsure of what to do with his life. So Wesley offers him the Dread Pirates Roberts title. So he gets to be the Dread Pirate Roberts. And then as dawn arises, Wesley and Buttercup share a kiss. Blah, blah, blah. And then they cut back to the bedroom where the sick little Kevin from Wonder Years is like, asks his grandpa, can you read me this entire freaking novel again tomorrow? No. You know how hard it is to read for like 20 minutes straight? No. You don't read a whole novel.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, and then the grandfather replies, as you
As
wish.
you
Like,
wish.
what? Was he the what? Anyways, that's how it ends, guys.
Was he?
Peter Falk
That's the
freaking
whole
nailed it.
Yeah, Peter Falk and little Fred
He's
Savage.
like, one more question.
Peter Falk trophies.
Yes.
So cute. Like, guys, the real heroes of tonight are all of you for being here watching with us tonight. We middle forking love you all. Is next week the week we're not here, Dayna, or is that coming later?
Yes, it's next week.
Okay, Dayna is busy next week, guys. So get something else to do with your life
Yeah.
next week.
Going
And
to
then
the
we'll
great
be
state of
back.
Arizona.
Yeah, she's got to be in the AZ, guys. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll be back here at 6 o'clock making up new ridiculous shit for you. All right? We love you. Goodbye. Mwah.
Bye.